1/3 water. Sorry, I'm having a little sing-song. So, this is Kampong Phluk village. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. I mean, obviously it's okay for us as Westerners to come to a place like this and go, isn't it idyllic and amazing? I can't imagine it's particularly idyllic to live here, but it is a really pretty place full of incredibly beautiful, lovely people. So, hello people. Look at you lovely people coming to join in. Hello Dreamhawk, hi, nice to see you. Hello James Harris. Chesson Dave, hello, evening. It's afternoon for us. I've got my Rambo headband on again to try and sort of, stop the chaos that is my brain flooding out. It's a really warm day here in Kampong Phluk fishing village. We're on in Tonle Sap, which is a lake in Cambodia, very close to Siem Reap. And I'm guessing you can hear boats going past. Last time we were here, what you can see behind me is the main street down the village. There's been a lot of water recently, and currently the water levels are very high, so we can't walk down through the village. But we're just kind of here, and some of the guys are here behind me. Some of our friends, I think you can see Charlene and Lucy there, taking a few shots. And this time we're just this one's going to be about looking and waiting to kind of see what happens here. To look for some shots, because we can't just walk off down the high street this time because it's flooded, as you can see. We're just going to see, hi Bernard, see what we can do and see what we can find. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. We're just going to have a little wander around and have a little look and see what there is. I mean, there's usually kids, and let me see if I can show you a couple of things. If I turn the camera around, because it's more interesting to look at the village than it is to look at me. Here's Mr. Taplin. Rather hot, a hot Simon Taplin. Hello Darren, Melissa Candelaria. Well. That is the Melissa Fox, the famous Melissa Fox that we all know and love. So, a little look down the village here, and of course I spent a little bit too long talking. There were some kids just down here playing a moment ago. But as you can see, it's an astonishing place to find some pictures. With these beautiful, little stilt houses. It's absolutely awesome down here. Yes, got it. I saw somebody just say, look at the rubbish. Yes, there is rubbish. The problem we have in a country like Cambodia is there's an awful lot of Western materials have appeared, such as plastics. But of course, there is no infrastructure here to be able to deal with plastics or to get rid of them. And of course they end up being put into landfill, and then it rains and then it all just flies out. Plastic is dreadful stuff. I would advise everyone not to use it if possible, because of course the society here is designed to work on things like leaves and stuff like that, because it's all organic, and a bunch of leaves that you have your food in or something like that, that's really easy. You just chuck it away and it just disappears. But unfortunately we introduce plastics over here, but there is no infrastructure to be able to deal with it. Right, okay, enough of that one. Let's go back to looking at the scenery and what's happening in the area. There's a couple. Can you see these little kids? Let me see if I can just zoom in for you. If I can. Here we go. Look at this. Look at the kids playing in the water. And it's interesting, look, one of them is wearing a life vest. It's amazing how many Cambodians, despite living in places like this, cannot swim, which I find quite amazing. But photographically, there's all sorts of possibilities, as I'm sure you can see. Little things like, when you come somewhere like this, don't just get carried away, go and click, think about things, Could we use this little boat down here? Look, you see, that's starting to get a bit more interesting, isn't it? By putting a little bit of something into the foreground. Don't just sort of stand up and go, boat, that's boring, isn't it? You want to just kind of, think about it a little bit. And, there's a couple of boats over here that look really nice. Hey, Greg, how you doing, mate? Do what? Hang on. I don't know what Greg's on about. Let's go and see. I've got to come over and talk to Greg, otherwise he won't shut up about it. He'll say, you didn't talk to me.
Yes, that tree's bloody prickly.
That tree's bloody prickly. That one. What do you do, walk into it?
I did, twice.
Oh, well done, mate. Bloody Aussies, you're not to be trusted, are you?
Yeah.
Oh dear, let them out on their own. Right, let's turn that round again. Let's have a little look over here. Look at these, you know, kids living here. Oh, look what you got here. Look at these little fellas, little chicks. Oh, chase them with my selfie stick. But you know, it can look really kind of nice. You start getting in like this, you know. Start lining things up and thinking about how will this fit together? How will this make a interesting picture? Let's come back a bit and see how it looks, shall we? That's a bit better. We've got a bit of Mr. Taplin's arse in there, but that's all right. Look, you see, that looks quite cool from this angle, doesn't it? That's really kind of nice. Oh, Simon's rounding up the troops. They all start to run off like trying to herd cats, which is understandable, you know, when you're in an awesome place like this. Oh look, here's our YouTube actress. Here is our awesome YouTube actress.
Hi.
Whose camera have you got?
Sorry.
Whose camera are you using?
Yeah. It's just camera.
Yeah. So Darlene has got my little Fuji. She's looking after it. So when I come back, there's probably going to be 500 pictures. Hundreds of pictures, yeah? You? I think she's fallen in love with the boat driver. She won't talk to me now. Oh, bless her. So yeah, anyway, Kampong Phluk village. As you can see, I think, the opportunities are pretty amazing. If you go somewhere that you've never been before, don't just kind of stick on the tour bus, you know. If you can get out and about into the world, don't be afraid to visit places like this, because the people are just friendly and completely lovely. They really, really are. I don't know what to say really. I'm not going to say too much. I think we're just going to look around a little bit. I'm going to go for a little walk around the corner, Simon.
We're going to try some smaller boats.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me just development. Hang on, Mr. Taplin.
Yeah, we're just going to try and get some smaller boats, so just rowboats, and two up in each boat, and just gently meander through the village.
Oh,
sounds like a
awesome.
plan.
Yeah, it sounds like a good plan.
Yes. So Darlene is on the case at the moment. There's one over there.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh, right. Hang on. Turn it round. So I don't know. I can't really see. The sun's right in my eyes. Where are we? I think there's someone coming in over there with a boat.
Yes, we're just going to.
There's Darlene. She's just going to go and see what's going on. So she's trying to organise some boats for us, so we can go row down the village. I might see if I can keep this rolling for a while, so you can see what's going on. So you can laugh at Browne falling on his arse into Tonle Sap Lake. I think I'm zoomed in. Let me try and zoom that back out. Has anybody got any questions for what's going on here? Stop arguing about makes of camera, guys. Cameras don't take pictures, people take pictures. Doesn't matter a stuff what camera you got. It's a useless piece of junk if it hasn't got your brain driving it. James Fisher, hello sir. It's a lot warmer here than it was when we were in Iceland a few months ago.
There we go. Comes another boat.
Okay, another boat coming in for us. I can see it's getting jolly wet. Yes, there will be some of the pictures from where we're going and what we're doing on my site at photographycourses.biz/Asia Live. There is a gallery there. We've got very few pictures on there at the moment because, one, we haven't had a great deal of time to do the post-production, but also most of the guys on this particular workshop are pretty new to using Lightroom. So we've been spending quite a lot of time helping them get whatever mess they've already got going on sorted out. But there will be some pictures on there, I absolutely promise. So photographycourses.biz/Asia Live
Turning something unexpected into a
is where you'll be able to see some pictures. There is a link below each one of these videos, by the way, once it's been saved into the playlist, where you can click and just go to that gallery. There's only about 4 pictures there at the moment, but I promise there will be some. This is just amazing. You see, you never know what's going to happen next. So here's the guys doing a bit of picture taking. But we actually arrived here thinking to ourselves, there's no way we're going to be able to explore because the high street's flooded. And then Darlene, she said, let me see if I can get some boats for you. So it's awesome having her along to sort some stuff out. Look, Mr. Taplin's off, he's shooting a few pictures. I didn't see who that was asking me to give you a shout out. I'm sorry I didn't see your name. Sorry, the comments come and go pretty quick. Also, I'm in very bright sunlight. Jay Kivel, hello. Yes.
little girl at the end there.
This isn't here for just shout outs. Look at this. There's this little girl in the end of the boat. I don't know if you can see, the light's really difficult. Let me try and zoom in. Can you see the little girl right down the end there? I can't really see much because the sun is... There she is, look. Isn't that awesome? If anyone's got any questions about where we are or anything like that, please feel free to ask them, because I'm not going to stay online for a huge length of time because I need to be working with these guys just while we're getting the boats going.
Okay, I think maybe we try and get 3 up on a boat. If that's not possible, we'll get another boat in. Yeah, we're just gonna take a gentle meander up through the village, just a slow row up stream. Okay. What's the secret? I think maybe make your way over to that boat over there, Bernie.
Okay, let's turn this around. Somebody said you look hot. I am. It's pretty hot here at the moment.
Yeah, pretty hot.
So here we go. People are getting on board. Do you want me to try and get on a boat? Right. Sorry, I can't see the screen. Sorry guys, just bear with me. I'm going to turn this around for a moment. I'm going to see if I can get on the boat. Charlene, you okay?
Yeah?
Do you want a hand?
No, I'm just wondering where am I supposed to go here?
If you step here.
Okay.
Simon.
Am I heading for this boat?
Whoops! Sorry, Lucy. Hey, Lucy.
Hello.
Good one.
So we all
Pardon?
gonna fit?
I think so. We're going the 3 boats between us, so we can go in this one.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anyone. That means we'll get a boat almost all. Oh, we'll have Darlene. Oh dear. Do we really want Darlene in our boat? Yes. Okay. Okay, go on, Lucy. You go first. Okay, here we go.
Stay here.
I'm coming. You reckon I'll fall in? Okay, let's see what happens. Right. Trying to hold it. Whoa, here we go. Awesome. All aboard.
Okay, I think Darlene.
Got an umbrella. Here we go. Ah. So here we are. We're sitting in a little boat. We're going to go and explore down the street, see if we can shoot a few pictures. Let me turn this around. Are your students showing great improvements? Yeah, genuinely. I mean, some of the pictures some of these guys are taking are pretty amazing. Hang on. Yeah, we are. We're seeing some major improvements overall. I mean, some of these guys, whoop, I'll go in the middle. I'm a little bit heavier than everyone else, so we don't want to tip the boat over. Some of these guys, they already know a few things, but we're just helping them sort of think about how to put shots together, where to begin, how to string together that thought process I'm always talking about. And they are making a difference. Sorry, I can see. I love the colours. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful place. Let me turn around. Whoa! I'm trying to turn around in the boat and it's a little bit scary. Hang on. Whoa! Whoa! We nearly went in then. Okay, I'm going to keep still now. Nearly capsized the boat. How stupid is that? Look at this. Let me turn this around. Yeah. No, you're right. There is no plans involved in this. So as you can see where we are, I'll just turn this around, have a little pan for you. Whoa! Sorry, there's Lucy again. Trying to zoom my... You have no idea how unbelievably wobbly this little boat is. And now we've turned the boat round, I'm facing the wrong way, and I don't want to turn round again. Look at these kids here. You see, whoa! This is, oh, it's really wobbly. Shit. Sorry. Swearing people. Are you guys, sorry, I couldn't read that. The sun is reflecting off the screen really brightly. But as we just glide down, I think you'll be able to see something of where we are. Vibrating boat and answering questions. Good stuff. Thank you for that. Looking at how the picture's jiggling, I think I might lose signal in a minute, so if I disappear, forgive me. There will be pictures from here on the website at photographycourses.biz/Asia Live. Look at these kids, can you see them? Waving at us. Oh, this is really wobbly. I'm also, of course, not holding onto the side of the boat because I'm holding this. How deep is the water? Where we are now, I reckon it's probably about, it's not deep. It's 5 or 6 feet deep, I guess. The water level from there up to the thing, yeah, it's about halfway up the stilts. And the reason the houses are built on stilts is because this place floods. So they build the houses up on stilts, you know, to keep it good. Let me just, oh, Lucy's doing, oh, you were trying to do that, bizzo. I really want to turn around, so I'm not going backwards, but I just don't dare. Look at a cool shot that is, just like that. If you fall in, there goes your camera gear too. Well, kind of. Darlene's got my camera. The rest of my kit's in the car, because when I'm somewhere like this, all I take with me is the little Fuji X-T1 with the 18 to 55mm on it. I don't carry anything else with me because I want to concentrate on getting shots and on interacting with people rather than worrying about changing lenses and messing about with gear. You know, as I say, cameras don't take pictures, people take pictures. This little fella here sitting on the end of the boat. Hi! Hey! Hi guys! Whoa. What happened to the 16mm, James Fisher asked? It's still sitting on the shelf in my office. 16mm lens, that hyper sharp lens, I don't like it one little bit. It's too sharp. And so I'm going to do a video about why I don't like it. I know most people think that's madness, the lens is too sharp, but I really dislike it immensely. So it's going to go on YouTube, but not until I've made a video about it. So, don't the pictures get burnt out with the sunshine? Well, no, that's just a case of controlling your exposure properly. You've got to remember, cameras don't do the exposure for you. You have to control this. All the camera's doing is starting. It's getting a starting point, but then you need to look at your histogram and consider your exposure, and then you take over and you get the exposure you need. So long as you get, you know, detail in the shadow and highlight, not a problem. You just do what you need to do. Oh wow, it's hot, isn't it? Lucy, is this selfie in the way?
No.
No, please tell me if it is. Just turn this around. What do we got? Sorry, there's a couple of questions coming. I can't see them, hang on. The colours look, oh yeah, I can't read them. I'm sorry guys, the sun is so bright in my eyes. I can't see them. Let me turn this around and show you stuff. You want to look at me? And then I'm going to stop in a very short time with this. Guys behind us. It's Lucy shooting pictures. Lucy's taken some awesome pictures in the last couple of days. Lucy's the quiet one. who take some amazing shots. Well, actually they all do. Charlene's, everybody's taking amazing shots, but how long are we out here for? It's a 10-day workshop, but I'm flying back out. Look at this, look at that, awesome. Just coming past a boat there. I'm flying back on the 12th. Back to the UK, back to the office, get back to work. Yeah, they are, aren't they? They're beautiful reflections. Hello! Hope we don't fall in. Oh, wow. Look at this, isn't this a pretty place? Hello! Hello! Little fella giving us a wave. Look at the light coming up under the eaves of these places, the balcony. And there you can see a gap through to the main sort of waterway. That's the river through there, and where we are now is the high street where it's flooded. Look at the roof here, you see in the waterline. Anyway, guys, it's all right, sorry Lucy.
No worries.
Let's just turn this around. Mirror or mirrorless? Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? A camera's a camera's a camera. A camera is a useless piece of junk, no matter how much you paid for it. I'm sorry, without you controlling it, it has no value and it cannot do anything on its own. I can't see your comments, guys. I'm really sorry. I just so want to do some of your workshops. Cyril, you would be so welcome. Guys, I'm going to have to stop this because I need to be doing some stuff with these awesome guys who are with me. And we will share some of these pictures, of course, on the website at photographycourses.biz/Asia Live. There's very few pictures there right now, but there will be more as we get more processed and developed. These guys have very generously offered to let you see them. Take care from Kampong Phluk on Tonle Sap in Cambodia. Wow, look at this one here. Let's turn that around quickly. See, we've got a larger boat there which is kind of sunk. Anyway, I'm glad I ride motorbikes because I'm wobbling around like a bag of giblets here. Take care, guys. I'm going to have to cut and run. Stay safe. Speak to you next time.